It's all good. It was, it was a ball. It really was a lot of fun. My name is, I feel like I've lost my voice. I was screaming at it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You miss nothing, I promise you. My name is Heath Bryston. I'm merging you guys into me. My name is Jeff Nease. When did I start? First paying gig was 87, so this will be 30 years next year. Wow, and I still haven't figured it out. I started out in beautiful Toledo, Ohio. I was in college, I was in pre-med, and I wanted to, I knew my math skills weren't going to get me through med school. And then through a number of things, I ended up studying theater and film. And part of that is you had to take acting classes, and part of acting was just the acting bug hit. Always wanted to try stand-up. My favorite thing was listening to George Carlin, Cheech and Chong, and Steve Martin albums and all that as a kid. So I went to a local comedy club with a fraternity brother of mine because I was too scared to go on stage by myself. And we had a two-man act for about a year, and then he met a girl, so he was done, and I was a solo act. And one day a guy said, I'll offer you a couple bucks, and all right. And then 30 years later, I'm in Wichita. But I do mostly corporate and cruise ships these days, so I don't do a lot of clubs. So this is not far from where I call home now. So I said, let's come to Wichita. I can actually show you my
wonderful.
writing process. A lot of people, let's pull this out. Used to be you would write down on cocktail napkins and notebooks and stuff like that, which I did a lot. And then I have a, let's see if I can show this on here. Here's a little thing called Comedy Ideas. And this is just, whoops, there we go. And I just sort of collect ideas. There's a few on there. I better and then it gets transcribed into my computer, which is a program I use called Scrivener, which is used as by writers, novelists mostly, for organizational. Another act turned me on to it, and we record it and listen to it and try it a number of different ways, and then when they start laughing at it, then we keep it and move on to something else. So. When you work with famous people, you meet famous people, that's always a blast. I opened up for the Temptations and Jim Carrey and Ellen DeGeneres. That was a lot of fun. Meeting people. I grew up near Detroit, so meeting Bob Seger was like, that's like meeting Springsteen if you're from Jersey. Lived in Vegas for 14 years and worked. To see your name in lights on the Strip, that's, I don't care who you are, it's still pretty cool. Yeah, you got to get a picture of it. Yeah, those are the good moments. But sometimes, as comics, we remember the not so good moments. The guy that someone tossed a table at you or something. Tonight I did a little bit more than I normally do, but it was ladies' night. There was a bachelor party, and comics, when we talk to the audiences, generally we're leading them to where I'm going to go anyways. So I'm never going to ask a question I don't have an answer to. Or I'm always generally curious about people. I always want to know, this is my first time in Wichita. What are the people like here? Now, they're going to lead me to where I'm going to go. If they can say, sometimes they say nothing. That's fine. I brought the act with me. I'll do that. Probably writing. I dabble in screenwriting and, yeah, probably a writer.